2014 is a big year for CVCT, Professor Zannad. Can you tell us a little bit more about CVCT on the move?
Yes, CVCT has had 10 meetings already in France. Some of it was in Monte Carlo and Cannes, and over the next 6 or 7 last year it was in Paris. And CVCT is a true global forum. We do have lots of colleagues from the United States and increasing number of Asian experts and regulatory experts. And we thought that we need, after 10 years, continuous presence in France to move and to meet the global objectives. Especially that in the United States, over the last few years, the regulators from the Food and Drug Administration had increasing difficulty in attending meetings in Europe because of internal regulations and limitation on travel, allocation, etc. And they have been insisting to invite us to come to the United States, so we thought that we should move to the United States at least occasionally. And this is the first edition in Washington. Washington, because it's home of the FDA, it's also very close to the NHLBI, and it's also home of a major cardiology organization such as the Heart House of the American College of Cardiology. So this is the main move of the global forum. But then we will have in July as well the CVCT Asia, which is a new brand specifically tailored to the Asian colleagues, because they do participate increasingly in large number of trials, and they do have their own breeds of trials and their own regulatory people. And we thought to attract them first to the global meeting. We couldn't really attract many of them, and we have been very much advised from Asian colleagues that we should take the meeting into Asia in order to have more Asians participate in that meeting until they come closer to the international community.
And what are some of the regional specificities of Asia and the United States compared with the ways in which trials are conducted elsewhere in the world?
Well, it's going to be mainly similar to the global CVCT, which is already very specific. It's a unique place where the regulators meet with the academy and with experts from industry, whether it is pharma or device companies. And it's already a unique space. It hasn't been reproduced in other places, at least in the cardiovascular area. But certainly getting closer to the action in Asia would attract many more agents, and certainly many more Asian regulatory people, because all these government employees have difficulty traveling, especially that the meeting is 4 days, 2 days of forum and 2 days of workshop. So getting closer to the action and closer to the people is just self-evident, and we thought that we would have more participation from the United States in Washington and more participation from Asia. But on the other hand, the specificities are related to the local development, and we haven't really covered much of the specificity of the American issues with trials. In the United States, for example, this year we wish to start having analysts participate in the meeting. And of course, there are many more of them in the United States, especially in the East Coast. And we are negotiating lots of analyst companies in order to have them delve into the discussion. And these are a very important stakeholder. And this is very specific, going to be a very specific feature of the meeting in Washington.
Great, thanks very much.